What's up YouTube? Alright, in this video I'm going over the software Descript. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't. Either way, I'm going to go into it, take a dive in here and show you what Descript's about. So if you haven't heard of it, it's actually a really cool software that I've been using for probably about a year now. And what it does is it helps streamline my video editing process for my YouTube channel and just videos in general. Makes it a lot quicker. And the main reason why it makes it a lot quicker is because Descript takes a different approach to editing your videos. Your typical video editing software, the other ones out there, the way it's always been is you have the waveforms and you have to go through and find where the gap is on the waveforms, listen to the audio, cut it out, or try to find the beginning or the end of the waveform to say this is the word, this is the sentence. Makes it a lot tougher. But what Descript does is it transcribes your whole video, your audio, into text. It transcribes it into essentially a Word document. If you can edit a Word document, you can edit a video. It makes it that easy, just like editing a Word document. So I'm just going to hop right in here and show you what Descript is. Now, it still has the waveforms at the bottom here, but if you're going through and doing your traditional editing on your old softwares, the way it works is, if I wanted to look and see where does this word start and end, it's really tough to find because it's a waveform here. Yeah, I can zoom in, but it doesn't really tell me where it starts. However, Descript, as I add a video in here, and this is actually one of my next YouTube videos coming out, this here, it's transcribed everything. So if I go back here and I play this part. So back in the funnels here, this is where you can create all your funnels. Now, when you create a new funnel, it'd be awesome. So as you see, it's following along because it transcribed it. If I wanted to get rid of the word so, maybe I just want to start with the word back. Sometimes you don't need so in every sentence. I can just highlight that word and I can delete it. And now if I play it, back in the funnels here. You see, it sounds a little bit better. That's the basics here. What I usually do when I first get in here and I do my recording, I'll actually come in, and this is a very cool feature that if you click up here, there's Shorten Word Gap and Remove Filler Words. So one of the first things that I do is I remove filler words. What are filler words? Filler words are words such as yeah, words that don't really flow in a sentence. If I click on Remove Filler Words, what it's going to do, it found, well, this is a long video. It's like an hour long that I recorded, but it found 25 filler words. If I click up here, in here back, so you heard but I can just click here and I can apply. And what that's going to do is going to delete that out. So it's going to go on to the next one, and I can just go and apply and deletes it out. You can see apply and it deletes it out. There's school, there's other ones. So that way I can go through and delete all the filler words really quick, get rid of that, and now I come back, the filler words aren't going to be there. That's really cool, or I can apply to all, but sometimes I can listen to it just to see if it rolls over to any of the other words, and I can adjust it that way. But I'll just do that first. Next thing I'll do is I'll click on this, and I'll go to Shorten Word Gap. What it's going to do is, I have it set for 0.5 seconds. It's going to find anything with a gap of more than 0.5 seconds. So if I start on the first one, see it found this gap here. So what I can do is I can just apply, and it's going to shorten that up. And I can listen to the next one. So there's a long gap there. And I can shorten it to what I want. Maybe I wanted to shorten to 0.2. Now if I shorten it to 0.2, you see this was a long gap. So then if I click on apply, it shortens up that word gap. But we can come back and we can find where that was. And we see it was right here. So if I play this again. High level. Hello, hello. So it shortened that word gap up. So I can go on to the next one. And this part here. Dive right in. Dive up this one. So see how it's shortened it up. Right, so that makes it really easy. Just can go on to the next one, and I can do that. I can even apply to all. But a lot of times what I like to do is I like to listen to it first just to make sure it didn't run over into another word. But I do that. I shorten my word gaps, and I remove my filler words. All right, so I'm going to take a quick second here, and if you're new to my channel, it'd be greatly appreciated if you can go and give this video a thumbs up. Helps with the algorithm. Even go hit the subscribe button so you can see whenever I release any new videos. And with that being said, let's get back into this video. Next, I go through, after all that's done, I'll go through it and I will listen to and edit my video. We'll start up here. Let's just start at this part. Hello and welcome. I am super excited about this video because let's see, I messed up there. I wanted to redo it. So I can just highlight this and I can delete it. And now fixing my video. Come down here and I want to play this again. Hello and welcome. All right, so there was a long pause there. Maybe I don't need that long pause, but I want to manually do it instead of going through the shortened word gaps. What I can do is I can actually just drag this over, and there, shortens it up, makes it really easy. Welcome. I am super excited about. Now I'm going to jump down this part over here. Thing is, they have a template library. So you go into a template library, and you can take one of these funnels that's already. For example, I said, and you can take one of these, and in this case, this is really cool. So this is called Overdub, which I'm going to show you next. Maybe this, I don't want it to say, and you can take one of these. Maybe I want to say, and you can use one of these. So I can highlight this section, and I can click on this part here that says Overdub. And now I can change this out. Maybe I want to say, and you can use one of these funnels. So now if I overdub it, what this is doing, this is taking a recording of my voice that I've previously uploaded to Descript, and what it's going to do, it's learning my voice using their AI and is going to change the text I put using my own voice. Now if we go back and play it, template library, and you can use one of these funnels that's already built. That wasn't me saying use, that was me saying take. And so it changed this. And now one thing we'll say, it's not perfect because, it's the software, it's not actually you. One of the maybe downsides of this is you could do it for an entire video or an entire, say, like an audiogram, or I wouldn't say a podcast, but you could do it for that if you want. Type in a whole document and have it say it in your own words. But the downside to that would be there's not really any inflections in your voice. So if you get really excited about something, it won't reflect that way because, hey, it's AI. It's not, not perfect. Not yet. We might come to that someday. But it's still great to just edit parts of the video here. I'm going to play that one more time. Template library, and you can use one of these funnels that's already built. That sounds pretty good. As someone watching the video, they're not going to know that I overdubbed it here. One thing is, if it's overdubbing, it may have a blank screen like this, but if you're doing a podcast, you're doing an audiogram, hey, it works because you're not going to be seeing it. But the other thing you can do in one of the new big features that they just recently released is called scenes. What I can do is I can do a B-roll. I can do an overlay of this. For example, if I want to overlay this section here, I can enter a backslash here, and then I want to end it over here. If I do another backslash, now if I come up and I select this one, and if I take a video that I already have, I can import a video over it, or I can come up to here and they have a template library. So they got a bunch of different titles you can add in, intros, different slides, so you can explore here and see what you want to add in. You can just add in this over it. But in this case, I'm going to show you if I were to take a video. So I were to take one of my videos and I drag it over onto the section here. Now what it's going to do, if we go and play this, go to the template library, and you can use one of these funnels that's already built. So see, now it's a B-roll, it's overlays on the video. Now I probably would get something that's landscape, but just something I had for now. That's how we have that. That's how Descript does their overlays. It's called scenes. It does take a little bit getting used to. I'm still getting used to it, but I'm finding it's easier to edit my videos. Now over here, maybe I want to do some text that goes overlay. So I get another backslash here, and I want it to end over here. Do a backslash here, and then maybe I want it to end down here. So I get another backslash there. Now this is the start of my next scene. What I can do is I can come up to the text here and I can do a title. This is really cool. If I can do that, now I want to change the color to red. Now I can take this and I can say drag it up here. And now this is only going to be on this section here. So if I come up and I play from back here, you can continue and create that funnel. And you see it's going to end over here. So we can just keep scripting. So it's a scene. It makes it pretty easy to add in titles and text. And even if we do that, if I select this, there's other effects and animations that you can add in. I want to fade in, fade out. And so if we do that, those animations you can add in, spin, zoom in, fade out. There's some effects here, blur, pixelate. So you can add all of this into your video and really start using Descript as your new video editing software. For me, I used to use Camtasia, but I don't use Camtasia anymore. While Camtasia is great, I like Camtasia. I use it a lot. But now I'm actually not using Camtasia anymore. I'm using just Descript because one, I'm recording my videos, easily going through and transcribing them, editing them, and using Descript a lot more. Before, I actually was trying to use both of them, and it was a lot of work. But now I'm using just Descript because I record my video, transcribes it, a lot quicker time, go through and edit my video and make it sound and look a lot better. And as I said, the other really cool thing that I use is I use Descript as my Loom. So I don't use Loom anymore. My screen record, if I need to share something with someone and show them real quick on a demonstration, I can just quickly screen record, it transcribes it. I can quickly edit that video, remove the ums, remove some pauses, and I can edit that transcription and send it over. The other cool thing is now that this transcribes it, I can really easily come up to publish here and I can go to export. And what I can export is I can export a transcript. So then I can actually get a whole transcript of my video. Or the best part is I can get subtitles and I can export the subtitles and then import them right into my YouTube video. Now I can have subtitles in there, which helps with the SEO and helps the search of my YouTube videos a lot better. So if you're out there and you're recording videos, putting them on YouTube, putting them on training, whatever it is, I definitely recommend using Descript. There are a lot more features that Descript has But I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to show you some of the highlights that really help me in my video editing. If you want to try Descript for yourself, go ahead and check out the link in my description there. I do have my affiliate link there, so I will get commission on it. Greatly appreciate it if you can use that just to help support my channel so that I can bring out a lot more videos like these to show you about different softwares I use and how you can streamline and be more effective and efficient on your computer with tech and automations, which is what I do, what I love. Like I said, I've been using Descript for a while now. Most of my videos that you see on my channel are all edited with Descript. The pricing is great. Their support is great. They're constantly adding new features to it. So there's a lot you can do with Descript. I definitely recommend it. Go ahead and check it out. With that being said, I will see you guys on the next video.